Hello guys, welcome to our channel. Today we are going to discuss some interesting concepts about Legends League reward system. Then, how does it works? First, to join in Legend League, players must reach 5,000 trophies and select the attack button. Once a player is in Legend League, they will automatically be included in the next seasons. However, if a player's trophy count drops below 4,901, they must regain that count to remain in the league. If a player tries to enter a new league day with a trophy count below 4,901, they will be demoted to the Titan League. Legend League has a different matchmaking system than other leagues. Matchmaking occurs daily, and the season is divided into 24-hour cycles called league days. And players gain trophies by attacking and defending, and losing matches can result in demotion to a lower league. At the end of each season, players with more than 5,000 trophies will have their trophies reset to 5,000. However, they will receive permanent purple Legend trophies to make up for the excess trophies they lost. The Legend League reward system might offer special rewards and benefits to players who achieve a certain rank or level. I have created some concepts for what I think should be given for Legend League rewards. From the start, I decided that the rewards were not going to be anything related to village progression, e.g. runes, books, resources, etc. I wanted these rewards to be unique and not just another CWL Rewards 2.0. This post also contains random quality of life update concepts too. To begin with, the rewards are based around customizing Clash to make it more personal every time you log onto the game. I split the rewards into 4 sections. They are decorative items, customizable loading screens, app icons, and a special tab for interesting endgame-esque things you can do. The special tab allows players to do things that you could never normally do, and it is a work in progress, thus far only having 3 options, 2 of which I know have already been ruled out, LOL. About halfway through, I realized that this concept could be expanded to every player. For example, instead of items costing Legend League trophies, the cost could be minimum trophy target, e.g. reach 3,200 trophies in champs to unlock this loading screen. Perhaps only locking the rarest items in exchange for Legend League trophies and/or making the special tab exclusively for Legend League players. Loading screens tab section. Here is the Loading Screens tab. Here you can sift through an ever-changing selection of loading screens which vary in cost and rarity. They range from old loading screens from the past, to Supercell make submissions, to concept artists' work that doesn't always get seen from behind the scenes at Supercell. There is so much art that is discarded and goes unnoticed. Let's bring it to light and make good use of it. Let's go as far to make even the sketch drawings available in the rotation for all the avant-garde clashes out there. Clicking on the preview eye symbol will make a window pop up showing off the artwork in greater detail, with a little bio describing the artwork and also shining a light on the artist behind the masterpiece. You may notice the rarity on one of the loading screens is mythic, this being the highest, and also legendary for another artwork. From this preview window, you can make a purchase or even see if it is currently equipped via a small green checkmark. Change look. I'm now going to back out to my home village. I have reorganized the change scenery section into 3 distinct categories: sceneries, loading screens, and app icons. I call this menu section change look, but the word look and appearance could be interchangeable. Moving on, here you can select a new app icon or switch over to Loading Screens tab and select one or shuffle loads using the randomizer. If you don't have any unlocked, then the current default loading screen will automatically be selected. A menu, where you can customize many aspects of Clash in one place. App icon selection can be customized also. Now before we head back to the Legend shop, I want to throw in one more quality of life update concept in. Heading over to the store, you can see a new scenery for sale. I've put in a new preview button. One click will take you to a replica of your village using the new scenery. Above you will see a banner saying you are in preview mode. When you're done looking and made up your mind, you can just click the return home button and be directed back to the store. The new preview button. Now back to the Legend store. App icons. Now we have app icons selected. You can see the selection of app icons we have at our disposal. They're all from the past decade, and it would be very cool if that is something we could customize. Forgive me if I've gotten some of the release year dates wrong, LOL. Here at the same deal, some can be bought with Legends League trophies, or perhaps, like I mentioned earlier, make some available to buy with minimum trophy counts, e.g. The cost has 3,200 trophies as a requirement to get it added to your account. App icons tab section. Moving on, we are now heading into the special tab, the one which I think holds the most promise for expansion and allows for more endgame-esque content or cool things. The special tab. The core philosophy behind the special tab is a place which makes things players have always thought were off the table possible. It flips some of the game's core on its head. It isn't easy to reach and is tied to Legend League players who are very much endgame players. It should give the player that sense of wonder, back when Dark Elixir was first introduced. Special tab section. We are now on the special tab. Right off the bat, I know the old heroes are already ruled out, but I just wanted to fill the space and less. Moving on, this section is as much for you guys to speculate and think outside the box. I will now explain one thought I had recently which I think suits this section of the game. I call it magic beans. A bean which creates unbelievable magic. Sorry, I was just joking. This magical beans allows you to grow limited time obstacles. Yes, I know I can already see the pitchforks, but hear me out. Please, give it a chance and read on to see exactly how I illustrate this. This is a very hard thing to get in the first place. You can plant these beans in any of your villages. You begin by planting it, a little mound of earth appears, and once planted there is no going back. The mound can't be moved around, be stashed or removed until it has hatched. This can take weeks. The longer it takes, the rarer the obstacle. Here is how it works. Step 1, plant. A menu that pops up when tapping the try button. Step 2, grow. Step 3, reward. You are given a magical bean after clicking try from step 1, plant. You plant the magical bean, a dug hole appears. It has been planted. A closed mound of earth appears, and a question mark appears when tapping the earth mound. After some time, an obstacle spawns with an iridescent aura. Once planted, if you click on the mound, the label shows up as question mark. Every limited time obstacle can potentially spawn, however, spawn rates are directly linked to both how old the obstacle is and how many have spawned on other bases. This means that some obstacles will be very difficult to spawn in. For example, the 2012 Clashmas tree has to be the rarest and oldest. This would have a ridiculously low chance of spawning, like 0.05%. When the obstacle finally spawns, it will have an iridescent aura effect on it to differentiate between players who grew them versus the players who obtained them naturally. Additionally, all grown obstacles will begin with the word hatched. In the concept art, you will see that hatched 10th anniversary cake spawned in besides 2 other cakes which I obtained naturally by logging on during the event. These 2 factors is how players will be able to tell the 2 apart. Grown obstacles can be stashed, moved or removed just like any other obstacle. So these are the interesting topics we have discussed today. We will meet again in tomorrow's video. Bye guys.